Yo, what up, guys? It's Lo, and I've got Emotional Oranges in the studio right now. And first video interview ever?
Yeah, we've never left the juice shop.
Damn.
First one. Let's get it.
This is really exciting. Thank you guys for being here and allowing me to kind of kick this off. Hopefully it looks good for everybody. We're keeping the identities a secret because that's a thing, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But congratulations so far on everything. Your single Personal is out right now. The Juice Volume 1 EP. Talk to me about the creative process on like getting that out off your chest and just being able to perform to everybody and all your fans with that. Who wants to start?
A is the first letter in the alphabet, so.
Wow, what a way to kick it off. Yeah, Personal is, I mean, it feels really good right now for like whatever, it's been like a year and a few months after it came out, and people are starting to really talk about it, and at the shows it's going crazy. And the EP, I mean, listen, we worked on it for almost 2 years, so to get that statement out there and to be able to build on it and kind of peel back the layers by the performance and by the experience,
yeah,
it's been really sick.
Literally though, oranges. What about you, V?
This whole experience is kind of surreal.
Yeah.
We've only had, 8 months out, really, to a year. So for us to sell out these venues and theaters and have people know our lyrics, even in Japan, I mean, that was an insane moment.
Absolutely. I can't imagine. And like, art is such a it's a hard thing to put out, right? Because everybody interprets it differently. And I mean, even myself, like doing my radio show and like coming up with different bits and stuff like that, I'm like, are people gonna receive this the way I want them to receive it? Or people are gonna think it's whack or lame, or like, you know, you kind of have to get rid of that I guess insecurity of like putting it out there. And then once you do that and people start responding to it so heavily and like positively, it's got to feel like super crazy.
Yeah, even just the process of writing it, you know, with A in a small room where we're just like bouncing ideas back and forth and perspectives back and forth, to then bringing it to a stage where it's like comes to life is really amazing.
This is your first show in Portland together at the Hawthorne Theater tonight. What are some things that your fans can, I guess, expect from the show this evening? What are some things you're excited to maybe do on stage tonight, being the first time in Portland?
We have a new song called Your Best Friend is a Hater.
There we go.
And it drops September 27th.
All right.
And no, it's our first time, you know, actually like rehearsing the song out and performing it. We messed around a couple times in Vancouver and Seattle, different parts of it, but now we've actually gone through it, and it feels really good. So personally, I'm just excited for that, because I think it's cool to see things that aren't out yet and get that kind of first reaction, first response directly from people that have bought a ticket, have bought merch, and have been rocking with you for a few months.
For sure.
It's just different than like putting stuff on Spotify and Apple, right? Like seeing it firsthand.
Yeah.
So that's personally my my most exciting part for tonight.
Yeah.
I think I'm most excited to see which songs they give us back.
Okay.
Because every show is different and every song is different in every show. So every city has been like a new favorite for me with a different record. So I'm excited to see what you guys choose as
creating
your favorite records.
those memories on each song in every city.
Exactly.
That's cool. Respectfully keeping your identities a secret, I do want to know how you guys kind of linked up. What's your relationship? Are we friends? Are we dating? Are we brother and sister? Like, what's the deal?
We're definitely not brother and sister. So
people were asking. I got to ask these questions.
You got to just come see the show.
All right.
Yeah, we'll just...
That's exciting too. Maybe there's some weird stuff that happens on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what happens at an EO show stays. So
well, we keep it weird here in Portland. So bring the weirdness tonight, please.
Yes, you do. Yes, our hotel's very weird. Yes, you do keep it weird.
Where are you guys staying?
It's called the River Place, I think. It's called the Kimpton River Place, something like that. It's very like lodgy. It reminds me of Big Bear Camp, back in like middle school or something.
Damn. All right. Well, that's kind of funny. What were you guys doing before forming Emotional Oranges? Were you guys doing other musical projects? Were you bagging groceries at...
I was working at Panera Bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been bartending since I was 4 years old.
Me too.
Yeah.
My parents are like, hey, you know how to mix a vodka soda? Okay, great, perfect.
Exactly.
I'm
My
actually
friends
not
are coming
playing.
over.
I used to work at Panera Bread, so
I believe
that's not
that.
a shot. Panera, if you want to throw some money at us, we're down to make like some kind of a situation for us.
Some emotional orange, like summer salad or something with like some mandarins in there.
Yes.
Right?
That would be a
You're
vibe.
welcome. You can have that. You can have that one. I guess I want to ask the obvious question too. Why keep yourselves a secret? Because I feel like this industry, right? Like, and maybe it's because people are doing it for the wrong reasons. Maybe you guys are doing it for the right reasons. People are kind of obsessed with fame and like, you know, I work so hard. I want people to know who I am and like where this is coming from. Why is it that you guys don't want to put your names out there?
I like that you said fame because I think that we're obsessed with like trying to be great and working, and I guess just like work ethic and being able to be vulnerable and like you said, you know, peeling back the layers. I hate to keep making these orange references.
It's okay. I love the puns.
Yeah, that's the most exciting part for us, and what I've kind of been able to just kind of watch V, like getting up at 6, going to work out, going to work, going to the studio, going back to work. You know, just like all of the process that she's gone through as an artist and a performer, and being able to learn from it and build from it myself. That's the most exciting part. Yeah, just trying to be great, and that's a very big difference in my mind from greatness and fame. They're not one and the same. And most of the youth, I think, associate being famous with, oh, you made it, oh, you're great, those are the greatest people. But
right.
You know, my idols, half of them you don't even know. You know what I mean?
For sure. What about you, V?
I mean, bouncing off of everything he said, it's to me about the experience that we create. I feel like the industry is very hubris and that it's all about me, look at me. When we're like, it's all about feel, what do you feel? You know, like we're emotional oranges, we're not face, you know? And I think that's more important than anything to me. That's why we were given the gifts from God to create music, write music, not so people could look at us and judge, you know? I think it's feel it, listen to it in your car, with your man, with your girl. Like, that to me is what I want to connect with the fans.
I want to just build on that too, because this happened in Australia. Being able to see like 14-year-old girls and then having like a 52-year-old dad all at the same concert singing the same songs. I mean, without knowing it, we have a lot of songs that feel kind of like, I don't want to say universal, but the messaging of it,
yeah,
it feels like any age group, any race, any ethnicity, any class can, you see them at our shows. And that's like the illest part of all this, is being able to have all those people in one room.
Respect. Will you guys ever reveal your identities? Not today.
Identity is like, isn't that what we're doing right now? The
True.
music, the art.
You're
like
right.
We're giving you guys our soul. I think if you want a name, I mean, if you guys have Spotify and Apple, man, click on a fucking spot, click on a link. Like,
for sure.
Like, do your research. Like, our names are there. If it's that important to you, and this is to the fans, this is to people that don't know us. If that's what you're looking for, I don't think you're gonna find truth in us. If that's what you're looking for in artists. But to the people that care about the experience and the music, hopefully we're already satisfying, you know, that side of you.
For sure. One cool thing I wanted to point out, if people are watching don't realize this, the only person you guys follow on social media is Sade. Why is that?
A has fantasized about Sade since.
I think everybody has.
Yeah. I mean, she's the queen.
Yeah.
You know, paying homage to the queen.
For sure. She's dope.
She's just like the ultimate, classiest, most iconic, just timeless
Angel.
Yeah, she's like she's mom, she's God, she's
mother.
Yeah, to us, you know, and I think that you'd be surprised how many, like, and I keep referencing like 12 to 14-year-olds, but really that's where a lot of, when you're in high school, I mean, that's where you're discovering music, and they'll click and then they'll be DMing us like, oh my God, she's amazing, like thank you so much for putting us on.
Yeah.
So we're doing our part, our little 1%, you know.
I love it. Before we wrap up, are there any like new projects on the way, new collaborations maybe we should touch on before we kind of, you know, say goodbye? I really want to know like what's on the way from you guys, because it's going to be major. It really is.
Well, we have the Juiced Volume 2 coming out. It's going to have 8 songs on it. Some of them we've already released.
Okay.
but it's definitely an evolution of what we've already created.
Okay.
A new world, a new experience, and the music is definitely amazing.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think being able to experiment with more styles. You know, our next song, we flipped the vibe in Avant's Making Good Love, and to be able to have that kind of same down tempo but still knocking drums, and to be able, that Your Best Friend Is a Hater song is the one I'm referencing. And I mean, you'll hear it, but I think pulling from early 2000s R&B and still trying to make it current and fresh, that's been such a fun part of this whole process.
Sweet.
So yeah, Volume 2, November 8th.
There we go. November 8th. You guys heard it. Thank you guys so much. Again, I can't express how much I appreciate you allowing me to be the first person to chat with you. I hate the word interview. Chat with you guys on camera. So thank you so much, and much success to you guys, and I can't wait to see you again soon in Portland.
Thank you so much to you and the whole 1029 crew. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.